The New World is full of hacks abilities. One Piece, Chapter 737. Discussion. Yo, I don't do One Piece reviews. Of course, I'm a One Piece addict, for those who don't know. Okay? I don't even know how many One Piece videos. But I don't do One Piece reviews for multiple reasons that I shall not get into. Anyways, it's been like the last three. This gonna be 2 chapters before this, especially that I've been discussing what's been going on. At least a couple elements that's been going on in the chapter and in the different chapters, and this week's no different, so it's almost maybe becoming a weekly thing, I don't know. But yeah, I had, instead of just talking about 2 things, I'm like, there's like 5 different things I have to talk about in this video. So however long this video goes is however long. I don't think it's going to be as long as most of mine, that 15 plus, but we'll see. Where do I start? Let's start with that beginning though. Pika. There was a lot of talk. Some people thinking he was a mystical Zoan Golem. Some people just saying Golem fruit. Others were just saying he was some kind of absorption. They were half right. He was some kind of absorption. Okay. Some people are saying he was some kind of stone. Some maybe a wall, fuse, a combine, man. It makes a whole bunch of things. But what he actually is, Oda though. Oda. With the hacks of the, like, come on, man. He's not the only one, like I said, in this chapter. Oda, what the hell, though? Stone fruit. So the dude can only just turn into stone. He's not even a Logia. No. Some of these Paramecias don't even make sense. This is one of them. Another one, and I talked about Diamante, and it was actually a video I uploaded a couple days ago, because it was based off of 736, but situations which I explained in the videos that I posted on the 5th of February. Anyways, yeah, Diamante has a hacks ability. Pika though, what the hell? This dude has a stone fruit, meaning he can absorb all rocks and manipulate them at will. He's a rock absorption man. So what I'm eventually going to do before I get more into what that ability all entails, what that all encompasses, okay, I will say this. Eventually, don't know when, I'm going to make a mental note. I have to do this battle with Pika, a death match. It's gonna be a long run because I got a minute, but it's gonna be a death match between Pika and Kevin Levin. I have to find his last name, but Kevin from Ben 10, okay, especially Ben 10 Alien Force. Because this rock absorption, this is how hacks his abilities. Okay, he was able, because the whole castle, they're in the palace, right? And the whole castle area is made of stone. He was able to combine himself with the stone and become the stone itself. And able to bring the walls to crush the walls around Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy, Power Hunter Roronoa, and Viola/Violet. Okay? Viola aka Violet. What? He was combining in the walls. He came out of the wall. This big old dude, already probably powerful as can be. This dude, come on. So you telling me, think about, this is what I'm talking about, hacks abilities. Okay? Think about the level of if he got to this level. That means he could probably control whole islands. If we're talking about the land. Now, it doesn't mean he's an Earth Logie, because I do believe we're going to get an Earth Logie. In fact, I do believe we're going to get a Water Logie, even though there's kind of the water fruit Paramecia of Senior Pink. But, and I gotta say this, Don Quixote Doflamingo, aka Heavenly Demon, Joker. Why am I applauding you this time? Because you've amassed a serious devil fruit, army as far as an officers. Now, it's not like the artificial zone of Kaido. He's a Yonko. I'm not surprised he has 500, artificial devil fruits. But yeah, this dude, as far as we know, has Doflamingo has the most devil fruit users in his crew. Now, I thought doggone Luffy, with the amount of people he had, was pretty special. I mean, there's 5 of them. There's Luffy, Robin, Chopper, Brook. Oh no, only 4? Let's see, Sanji doesn't have one, Usopp doesn't have one, Frankie, Zoro. Who the hell am I missing? Hold on, y'all. There's Nami, Sanji, Usopp, Nami, Frankie, Zoro. Okay, I had 4 in the strikes. Don Quixote Doflamingo, including himself. There's himself, Monet, Senor Pink, Pika, Diamante, Trable, Sugar, Viola, Violet, Buffalo, Baby 5. That's at least 10. Gradius, we don't know if he has an ability. We know Dillinger probably doesn't. Vertigo didn't. Anybody? Lao G doesn't seem like he has one. Who is it? Magvis doesn't seem like he has one. Anybody else? That looks like it's covered. So at least 10, including Doflamingo, and devil fruit abilities. Very nice. And most of them hacks. I'm gonna get to a couple more in a second. I'm gonna save I'm gonna save Sabo to the end of this video. Now, onward to the other hacks ability. Okay, there's 2 things. I'm also saving Blackbeard. No, I'll save Blackbeard to the end of the video and have Sabo right before the end of the video. Now, doggone, we see hacks, more hacks, in the forms of doggone Trable and Sugar. Now let me get on Trable for a split second here. Trable, the stickiest sticky fruit, on some glue status. As powerful as Cavendish is, can't get out of it. You've had powerful dudes from the Coliseum dropping. We still have not seen Don Chinjao. Where the hell is Don Chinjao? I need to know. We know King Riku was taken out of the garbage heap, the scrap heap, by Doflamingo himself, or at least his people brought him up to Doflamingo's throne room. Right? Where is Don Chinjao? We ain't seen him since he was with Riku and the rest of them cats, but we haven't seen him as a toy either. But Cavendish gets put as a toy. Yo, Trable's fruit, dog. Trable's fruit allows him moving on some Spider-Man says all on his body is all disfigured. Remember they were saying some devil fruits have effect. His is one of them. Okay? You have where Luffy and Sugar, theirs had been changed and altered. Doggone Trable, this dude is he's discussing his fruit, he sneaks up, even Cavendish is like, oh, too close. With Trable, though, his ability, doing too much. Who's gonna fight Trable? Because a lot of people were saying, Cavendish is there, but no, Cavendish won. So, but hold on, still, maybe if the dwarf mission works. Just saying, you have a lot of powerful dudes, so we'll see. Still seems like one of the Strides gonna have to take them on. And out of Usopp and Robin, maybe Usopp's gonna have to step it up, and Robin's gonna have to take on Sugar. Because, Usopp could take on Sugar and Robin, Nah. Usopp's gonna have to take on Trable. That's just what it is. Because I don't see anybody else without the touching and everything else. I mean, Trable's ability. I can only imagine what he could possibly do with that, with a sticky fruit. Like, I can only imagine. Then there's Sugar. She touches you, you turn into her instantly. Then she gives you doggone this contract, so it's this mind control. So you have no control of your body, so it's like Doflamingo with his it works perfectly. Doflamingo and his puppeteering. Like, yo, she touches you, you're done. You're done. What the hell? This is more. Oh, and I forgot about Jorah. So that's another. So when we're talking about 11 executives. But anyway, I knew I was forgetting somebody. You know, Jorah's ability was hacks. She was weak, but it was hacks. But hacks, I don't know whose is the most hacks. Right now, I'm leaning towards Sugar. Until I see more Sugars is the most hacks ability. I mean, come on. Seriously. Come on, man. Turns you to a toy. Like that. Even though it's stunning, I mean, please. Doflamingo's got a crew, dog. The Don Quixote Pirates, I see how they become what they become. They are nothing to mess with. They don't play games. They get down to business. Period. Now, to the last two parts, the Blackbeard Pirates and the 10, mind you, it was said the 10 by the announcer, 10 giant captains. Now, it was mentioned 10. And this brings up several questions. The first question is, okay, are all the former Blackbeard Pirates pre-time skip, all the Blackbeard Pirates pre-time skip, all captains? It makes sense, but it brings a question. I mean, Von Augur was the sample. I know we saw it with Whitebeard. Now, the Blackbeard Pirates, you have to compare them to the Whitebeard Pirates. First of all, it's a Yonko crew. Secondly, I'll get to the other elements, but it's as a Yonko crew. Comparing it to the Whitebeard Pirates, we had, and to a lot of other crews we've seen, but namely to the Whitebeard Pirates, we saw a lot of them dudes were on the Moby Dick, the main ship, the first division ship. So how is Blackbeard's crew, Marshall D. Teach's crew structured? That's curious. I'm curious about that. Number two, the second question it brings up, who is the 10th captain? Now, because remember, actually, the fair fact is, are they also including Blackbeard as a captain, or is there two more under him? So if there's two more, who is it? Now if it's only one, a lot of people are saying Aokiji, but I'm not entirely convinced that Aokiji is part of the Blackbeard Pirates. He seems to be a vagabond, a wanderer. Okay, that's what Aokiji seems to be about. Some are inferring that he's a revolutionary. I don't know what his affiliation is. I don't think Aokiji is part of the Blackbeard Pirates. If that was the case, you wouldn't have Blackbeard talking to Jesus Burgess the way he did, okay, about it, and the whole Shiru situation. And I don't think Aokiji is part of the crew. So who are these 10 captains, and how powerful are they? And we knew they were powerful, but it's like, yo, Blackbeard, dude, putting in what, you got 10 divisions. Now that's another comparison you have to compare it to. Whitebeard, if I'm not mistaken, he had 14 divisions. Wow. He had 14 division commanders and doggone 40 allies. How many, and that brings another question. How many allies does doggone, so I'm guessing there's 10 divisions under of Blackbeard's crew, the Blackbeard Pirates. But also, I'm wondering how many of them have devil fruits. At this point, how many people have devil fruits? I don't know if any of Red Hair Shank, of the Yonko, I don't know if any of Red Hair Shanks' crew have devil fruits. Probably Big Man's crew has some devil fruits. Does she have one? I don't know. A lot of people say yes. I'm not certain, but I'll wait till Oda reveals more of that. But as far as with the Blackbeard crew, like the division commanders, their whole structure. What was I saying? I was saying something about how was I saying? How powerful are they? That's what I want to know. How powerful are the 10 or so captains under Blackbeard? Also, how many of them, I meant to say, how many of them have devil fruits? you know, how powerful is their hockey game. I want to see more about the Blackbeard because I mean, he grabbed some people. We only seen brief things. We didn't even really see anything from Burgess pre-time skip. We only see Von Unger shoot a couple times. We didn't see anything from that horse dude. And who was that? Was there anybody else? But then we didn't. But I mean, we saw Shiri putting in work. But I mean, the level 6 dudes they got out, we didn't really see anything. So, you know, well, actually, no, maybe it is Namba Timberwolf. I'm still, that whole Team Giant Captains is still, you know, it makes some sense because they were notorious pirates and whatever, but of their era. But yeah, that whole Blackbeard's crew, there's a lot that needs to be answered. Which Oda, phenomenal job. Was not expecting that. I don't think even a lot of people caught that. Okay, and last but certainly not least, Sabo's hockey game. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't too stoked to see. I wanted to see his fighting style. I wanted to see can he throw down. I knew he would, you know, present a challenge to Diamante Burgess. I mean, come on. I knew along with Bartolome. Now Rebecca, I don't. She's not winning. But I was pleasantly surprised to see what he had. Cause I mean, we had Fire Fist Portuguese the Ace. We had Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy. Sabo, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I know he's on the dragon, but you can't assume anything. Come on. Yo, Sabo's hockey game. This chapter confirmed. Y'all see the thumbnail. This chapter confirmed. First of all, what did he do? He with his pipe. So he had armaments hockey imbued, kind of how Virgo did on the bamboo pipe, his bamboo pipe staff, whatever. Sabo did on his pipe. That was obvious. When Diamante, and yo, Diamante's sword, very nicely done, Diamante. More visibility, which I wanted to see. So we got Diamante swinging this massive sword, this long sword. But Sabo, easy, clean cut. Diamante was surprised. So I'm guessing Diamante had almost hockey on his. Sabo clean, cracked that. You had heavy Burgess put in work. Now, I wanted to see Burgess, because we didn't see Jack from Burgess. We didn't see him in his first match. We didn't see that. So Burgess does his surge elbow, sending flying fish, sending them suckers. Ain't nothing to a boss. But Sabo, he brings out a freaking Dragon Claw. Obviously, Dragon influence, you know, tribute to him or whatever. Dragon taught him move, I don't know. Dragon Claw, okay? Dragon Talon. Sick name. Badass. And badass ability. Yo, the hockey on this shatters. It shatters Burgess's armor protected elbow. Now his elbow's probably fine. At first, when I read it the first time, I thought it was just Sabo, you know, Burgess didn't have hockey on. But then when I looked again tonight, picking out the thumbnail, I saw, yeah, Burgess did have hockey on there. It was hockey, and boom, still crap. Sabo, that's even confirmation. Yo, Sabo's hockey game is up there, and it confirms something. Ace, his mastery of the devil, he was the mastery of the devil fruit. Luffy's the mastery of physical prowess, physical strength, and hockey, and Sabo's the mastery of hockey. Okay, that's their focuses. Ace was devil fruit. Luffy was physical strength, physical prowess, and Sabo was hockey. Okay, so oh man, yeah, Sabo showing up. Sabo was showing up. So Sabo, well done. Now at this point, I do believe definitely Sabo's hockey game is greater than Luffy's. But who do I still think's winning the fight? Luffy. Yeah. I think Luffy definitely beat pre-time skip. Ace. Were Ace post-time skip? That's debatable. Now the question I have for y'all in this video is, does Sabo have Conqueror's hockey? Now I held off, and I was one of them. I know he'll have the two, but you know, you needed a thing. There was criteria to be Conqueror's hockey. Now it makes sense if he does, but if he doesn't, it makes sense too, at least at this point. But the reason I have to ask is now we're starting to get evidence. Okay, now it's debatable because it's looking like evidence. Now, does Burgess have Conqueror's Haki? Maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt Burgess has Conqueror's Haki. But Saba, the question is, he had it because when his Dragon Talon connected with Burgess's Surge Elbow, you saw this like ripple. Okay, you saw this like line thing of how it's. Now, I do recall, it may have just been very powerful Armin's Haki. Of course, we don't know that much about Haki at this point, but in the Don Chinjiao Luffy fight, their first clash, before both of their Conqueror's Haki was unleashed and then extended, their first clash was just straight up Armin's Haki, and it did create that kind of crack because the force was so powerful. It's like metal clashing against metal, so you're gonna have that powerful impact. So, is Conqueror's Haki being invoked by Sabo? I don't know. I don't have enough conclusive evidence to even back that up, but it's a possibility. That's something to consider. Like, yo, this chapter, and it wasn't even the deepest chapter. It wasn't the hypest chapter of One Piece. It wasn't the deepest chapter, but it still brought that fire. It still brought 5 huge elements, and one that a lot of people probably is gonna skim over with Blackbeard. So, like, yo, I mean, I'm interested because Blackbeard is Yonko, and I'm not heavily stoked like a lot of people. I need to see Blackbeard, but I'm interested because he's Yonko. I'm interested in all Yonko. I mean, come on. I want to see Freddie Kaido. I want to see Big Man. I want to meet Shanks, especially post time skip. I mean, I want to meet the Admiral. There's so much. We have another Admiral to meet. I want to meet freaking Kong. I want to meet the Gorosei. I want to meet Monkey D. Dragon. There's stuff I want to see. And then there's plenty of other dudes in the new world. I want to meet them. Rob Lucci probably gonna be back. So Crocodile, I want to see what's happening with him. I want to see that when the Pirate Alliances, I want to see that Useless Captain Kid, that Scratchman Aku, that Basil Hawkins, ready for that X-Drake. I mean, then there's plenty of the other one, Junko Nibani, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, One Piece, though, bringing that fire once again. Stay with bringing that Inferno, baby. Alright, y'all, the unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on all the elements that were discussed and other elements from this chapter and previous recent chapters, and yeah, y'all know I'm loving this Dressrosa arc, to say the least. Definitely best arc in One Piece to me by far up until this point. Alright, y'all, peace.